What's good? It's Music Nick, Cook Up Series episode 277. Today I have a beat here inspired by Extra off the album Save Me by Future. Shout out Chris R in the comments of a recent video. He suggested this, so I just recorded this whole making this beat from scratch. Went back to edit it, and OBS didn't record any of the FL Studio, so I would have rather have shown you how I made it from scratch, but I really liked how the beat came out, so I'm just going to show you how I made it. So here it is. A quick taste of the beat right here. Alrighty, so here is what we did. We started out with this Rhodes from, let's see, Bass One Pilgrim. I think it was Mirage Rhodes Official. So that sound right there. Let's open up a new pattern here. Let's grab this and open up a new pattern. So here is our piano, our Rhodes that we made. Oops. So how do we make that? So we started out in A because that's how I've been liking to write my shit, because it's just easier, because A is just all the white keys. So we have A. So these are all just the bass notes, so we'll just like ignore those. So we have A. So it's just a triad right here actually. So these are just basic triads basically. So we took these are all just these top notes are the middle notes, except for we changed a few of them. So right here we have A, C, E, just A minor, basic triad, C, E, G, another basic triad. And then it looks like for this one, for the next chord, it looks like we just have a bunch of E's stacked up on each other and then B. So we took that, what would have been like E, B, G, we took out the G and we just made it another E. So it's still that E, G, B chord, this is still just a triad, but we just took out one of the notes and we just like used the E a whole bunch. And then this last one would be B, D, F, but instead we have A in there. So that would be the 5th, 6th, 7th. So we have the 7th in there instead on this one. So yeah, this one we just didn't use the 5th. We just used the root a whole bunch, and then this one instead of the 5th we used the 7th. But these are all just basic triads. And then, like I said, we took the middle notes, put them on top, and then we just duplicated the bass notes on the bottom. So that was just the structure, just to get us started. The Future Save Me beat, or extra beat, is very like vocal chop based. So I just wanted to get a basic, I wanted to get in a key. So we figured out what we liked, and then we brought it down to D sharp, and just because we like that pitch better. And that's how we just basically got a basic rhythm, so that we can then just throw our vocal chops, have some kind of foundation and system for vocal chops to go into. Also, when we originally wrote this, we just had them each on each of these, like right here. So the chords were just hitting super basic, but then we just moved them and gave them some rhythm, and that's how we came up with that. So basic triads, and then just kind of moved them around, gave them some octaves, and then gave them some rhythm, and that's how we did that. So that is our Rhodes. And then what do we put on there? Let's see. We put on we've got this sketch cassette I've been enjoying using, just a oh, did it reset? Those are not the settings I have on there though. Alright, looks like it just like reset. Oh god. That's annoying. The sketch cassettes all just reset themselves, but they still sound great because it doesn't have that. So that's not the settings I used on it, but like apparently it's playing the right settings. So we just kind of like took down the hiss, moved that up just a little bit, fucked with the saturation depth, blah blah blah, moved up some stuff, and that doesn't actually show what we did. And then we just put on some Valhalla reverb, an effect rack. We just have a little tremolator with some stereo ambience. So it has a little bit of like a wobble to it, and then a little pair of EQ. Without it, it's not like. So yeah, transformed the sound a bit. Our next piece that we had, let's see, We then just added our bass, where we literally just copy and pasted the bass notes, and we took a bass from this Benny X Pop multi-kit. We just went to the one shots, the basses, and it's bass 13. Just copied and pasted on these bass notes. Except for we went up an octave right here on the second time around. But yeah, that's the bass. Then again, we just put on a sketch cassette, not those settings, it just reset it, but then just pulled down some of the highs on there. And then the next part that we did was all these arcades. We just basically had to click around for a long while. Just got 3 different arcades. Let's see, we got Frontman from Hooked. We got Sun Shining from Hooked. And we got Pretty Light from Hooked. And they all are doing a different thing. So first we just got this. Just put it way down here. Well, actually here. We put a halftime on there, but we didn't have any halftime to start with, so here. We put all of the arcades onto the same mixer track. So we started with that, then we found this. And then we found this. All together. Then we put a sketch cassette, an effect rack with some ambient echoes on there. Yeah, ambient echoes. Halftime did just the halftime. When you put it on, you pull it up, just the default halftime. And then parametric EQ, and it changed it a whole bunch. And then we went to this bass one Rogue one-shot kit, went to the textures and grabbed what's it called? Is it rewind? No, it's not that. We grabbed medium right there, and that's what this is. And we just grabbed a certain part of it and repeated it, threw everything together, and then we just threw on some pretty simple drums. We just grabbed the snare from the artist bootleg kit. All of artist kits I recommend. His kits are nasty. So that snare right there mixed with this clap. Well, it's really like a snap sounding thing, and the snap has some reverb on it, just a lot of wet, and then just a hi-hat from the same kit also actually, and it has a little bit of grime to it. That's why we use that. And then we grabbed an open hat from the LA Uzi kit, a free kit from artists. Grabbed that. And then we went back to the bootleg kit and grabbed my favorite crash from there, that waiver crash, except for what I've been doing is I'll take it and I'll put it down an octave, but that octave is just down a bit out of velocity. And then we just grabbed a nice kick, which again, from the artist bootleg kit. So I've been loving this kit. Shout out artist. That's his most recent kit, and he keeps getting better and better and better. All his kits are fire, but they keep getting better and better, and it's evident because I just can't stop using this bootleg kit. So that kick right there, and that is all we did. We made this hi-hat pattern right here, pretty simple, just some simple rolls and some simple bounce and like some stops to give it some flair, some bounce. So yeah, that's the beat right there. We arranged it out with a little intro, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, outro. So the version of the chorus are both just like the same length, just kind of alternating, similar drums, just alternating these drum patterns basically, and having the melody change. So I'm going to play that out for you. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you learned something. Actually, there's one more thing. Our master TR5 classic clipper, 3 on the gain, 0 on the output, -4 on the slope. If you don't have that, I'd use a soft clipper. Just mess with the settings, bump the gain till it sounds good, and just get your levels right. And yeah, that's how I made today's beat. I think that's all of it. So appreciate y'all. Tomorrow we're gonna cook up this afternoon with a sample from the homie Prod Stafford. So that'll be tomorrow's video. And yeah, we're gonna keep the train moving. Appreciate y'all watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Cook Series 277. Till next time, use the final beat.